James 1:27 says, pure and undefiled religion is to take care of orphans and widows. And I thought to myself, well, I don't know any widows, but I do know where some orphans are. And I decided that was the Lord telling me, there's your direction, go.
These are our kids going across the sea and winning other people to the Lord. But what about our own kids here who've been neglected or spurned or put aside?
The things that we do at camp are great, but the Compass Group is really about showing the love of Christ in a consistent way.
Where we first started, we couldn't get any of the boys to talk to us, and they didn't want to share any of their situation with us.
They shut down, and then you get what I see a lot with the high school kids, and that is stone cold, rock hard hearts. They've cried their last tears. They're not willing to cry anymore, and what that means is I'm not willing to open up my heart.
There's a lot of kids that come in to foster care, into group homes, into our Compass groups, and there's a lot of kids that leave. You see them this week, next week they're long gone, nowhere to be found. You don't know where they went, you probably won't see them anymore. And so I sit across from these kids week in, week out, and I wonder to myself, what if this is the last time I get to see this kid? How am I representing Jesus today? What is this kid gonna take away?
When we get together, myself and 2 other mentors, we first of all take them dinner. And then we do some kind of activity. And then since March, they've been very open and receptive to a Bible study.
The end of the Bible study always includes praises and prayers. It takes a lot for a non-believer to even sit in the Bible study and be engaged. And you can see as they're starting to get spiritual growth, as they're starting to request prayers.
And then one of them might sit on the edge of the blanket as we're sitting together and doing the Bible study, but they'll hear something that they've probably heard way back growing up, and they'll go, I remember that.
So you're just trying to expose them to truth, and you have tons of opportunities.
When kids start to see that you're consistently being upbeat and you're praising something about the Lord, something that's happened in your life, it just puts the right kind of touch on the end of the Bible study. And when they keep seeing week after week after week, in spite of our brokenness, we can still push in and be positive and have hope.
And now we have boys going around that are praying for each other, praying for the counselors, praying for their house, and like doing corporate prayer with us. And just to see how that's grown, it's amazing.
Most of what I have, or what I think I have to say, is irrelevant. It's the fact that I keep coming week after week after week.
You have people that want to throw money at situations. That is awesome. We will happily take money. That's great. But we also need boots on the ground. You need people to go out.
It's older men and women that are mature, that have maybe adult children, that are empty nesters, that have the time, that have the spiritual maturity for the long haul.
Over time, seeing how many different kids come in the program, and now actually seeing some of them come out and be in the community, and seeing them at church and seeing them be awesome members of society is great.
The Lord gives us hope and a future. And that's what we're really trying to do, is be the hands and feet of Jesus and give these kids a vision.
Giving these kids some discipleship while they're in school, and somebody to call or reach when they have those questions and all that stuff throughout the week. But long term, the goal is to just continue reaching kids.
How many times in the Bible did it say, serve the widows and the orphans? It's a wonderful ministry.